Hello friends, welcome to our channel Tech on Target. In this video, we will work on a logging tool Loki, and we will use Grafana for visualization, and Promtail is an agent. So, uh, if I give you introduction of Loki, so logging is just a logging tool. By using that, we can configure the logging. For that, we have launched two instances. In one instance, we will configure Loki, and on the second instance, we will configure its agent, so that which will send to logs to the Loki. Uh, if you are new to our channel, we make the tech videos related to DevOps and other technologies like wazuh, AWS, Azure, Kubernetes. Different videos is available on our channel. You can visit, and if you like, subscribe. Please provide your feedback. So let's start with today's video. First, we start with the installation of Loki. In the installation of Loki, our first step is going to be the installation of Loki binary file. We will install it by using Loki binary file. We can directly duplicate it on our home window, but it's much better if we create a separate folder. Then we do all the work there, and keeping our workspace clean, not making it too dirty. So we are creating a folder by using mkdir command, Loki, and then we move into it by using cd. Then we will do wget command to download it. If you do ls, we have a zip file. To use the zip file, we can't make directly zip file from that, so we need a unzip tool. First we need to unzip that, then we will use it as our binary. So we just unzip. First we require unzip. So by using our resources repository, we will install the unzip tool. Then I will unzip the folder. After that, if you run this binary here, it will work. Your Loki will start working. But what is the problem? If you are configuring it on a project, when the system got reboot, your service will not came up because you haven't made any service. Just run the binary on command prompt or your terminal. So what you should do, you just move it to the specific location like /user local bin, where we usually keep our binaries file. Then we will create a folder in the /etc. We have moved the binaries to a specific location, but we need some specific configuration while running the binaries. So in the etc Loki, we will create our configuration file, and other stuff we will keep in data's Loki. So you will know why we create /data/Loki. What data is that? First we use /etc Loki. In that we will create a local config.yaml. In that we will push this configuration file, which will be telling us the basic mirror image, mirror of the configuration of our what we are saving and where we are saving. Like in the /data, you can see there we are creating index there and creating chunks there. All the logs will got saved in the form of the chunks, and we index will be created according to that. So main, if you want to master the Loki configuration, main game is here only in the configuration file. Either you are configuring Loki or either you are configuring Promtail. So let's save the configuration and we will move out of it. First step was the binary, second step was the configuration file, and third step it would be the service file. We will create service file for our we are just verifying that changes are get into it. Now we are working on the systemd server. All the services are configured over systemd, so we will configure this service for our Loki. Service file basic design is like that. It has unit service and install. What is do it in the user local /bin Loki, where we have just put our the binary, and while running that it's passing the configuration file which we have made in the last step. So things are very clear to you why we have done first step, why we are doing this second step, and how we are synchronized it and go with it. Because if you have different directory structure, if you are following according to there is some different use case, you can edit it and use it. So we will paste the configuration over here and just save it and get out of it. So third step is also done. When we create the service, we do some changes in the daemon in the systemd. We create either modify, we have to daemon reload the server, then we have to start the Loki server. In this our case we are starting the Loki service, and we can verify it by checking the status. So here you can see first command which was got executed was sudo systemctl daemon reload. Then we have sudo system start Loki. It is what is doing start the Loki service. Then we have checked the Loki service status. What is the status here? It is active and running. What it is loaded, you can see that /etc systemd system loki.service. So we are done with our first part of configuration of first component. Our first central component was the Loki, and you can see in this group section that it's using the configuration file, which configuration file it is using. So after the Loki, second part or second tool is the Grafana. For Grafana, we will first update our repository. In the first method, we have done installation by binary files. There is also one preferable method which we use by package manager. Like I am doing work on Ubuntu server. Ubuntu server have the apt package manager. First we will update the repository of the apt manager, then we will update some dependency, then we will go for installation of Grafana. So first command sudo apt update is used for updating the repository. Then we have we are downloading or installing this dependency, then we will add key to our system. Some software use the key to verify the installation, like Elasticsearch, OpenSearch. We use there. In Grafana we are also using. Then we will add the repository. Where is getting added? I've already explained in the all my videos that it is in the apt repository. It is getting updated. Then after, when we add the repository manually, then we have to again update the repository by using sudo apt update command, and then we will good to go for the installation of Grafana. While installing Grafana, I am passing the -y flag because it will ask you later on for to enter yes or no to confirm the installation. If you are confirmed with what you are doing, what you are installing, then to save the time and move the things from manual to automation, you can use the flags with the commands. Then we will start start the service plus enable the service. Enable, why we do enable? We do enable the service like when system got reboot, service will come in stop phase or disable phase. So that will not happen. Each time system will come up, it will be in active state. For that we will enable. We have not done that for while using Loki, so we should do that. So we are good with the installation part, like, but what we are missing? We are missing the, as we are working cloud environment, we have on I'm working on AWS. For ports to be enable communication, we need to enable them from our security groups, like port 3100. For I'm opening it for anyone from everywhere, like, because I'm just doing it this for demo purpose. If you are doing in your prod or in your client application, don't do that. Just open the particular port, use the VPN. You will find OpenVPN videos in my channel also. You can prefer that instead of opening the all ports, but that's not apply on me, so I'm good to go with the security groups. I have enabled the both port for Loki and Grafana. And if we just paste the public IP of your server, then port, and you will, if your installation was perfect, service was active and running, you will find this output on your system. Default username is admin and password is also admin. You can change. First time when you log in, it will ask you to change. Better you change that, but I can skip these because after this demo I'm just going to delete the, you can pass it over like that if you want to change, otherwise you can skip. That's the dashboard view of Grafana. In that you will have data sources, dashboards, where you configure. Before configuring dashboard, you need to configure the data source from where your dashboard will be shown the details. So we are configuring the Loki data source. Same user we will use and paste it over here, and we will change the port to 3100. Why I am putting 3100 because you know this is the port of your system by port of the service. Save and test. Okay. Now if we go to explore section, here we will see Loki is coming, but we can't do much this time because we don't have any active agent, because to show them on graph we need the active agent. So that's Promtail, our second instance on which will we do configuration of our Promtail agent. Task is very straightforward, just to send logs to the main server, and what log we will send, its configure, it will be mentioned in the configuration file. So in the configuration file plays the major role here. First we will do the installation, and but what things will make your dashboard graphs better is the only the configuration. If we can see on screen, we have downloaded the Grafana Loki Promtail binary, same what we have done in our if you see, remember in Loki installation, we have just we have downloaded a zip file, then unzip it, then we have moved the binary to local bin /user/local bin, and then we configure its configuration. While doing configuration we have to made some changes there which we should kept in mind, otherwise your data will be not same. That's the server URL, scrap config, and we will paste it over here. And what is saying that its listen port, Promtail itself listen port is 9080. Then we have position file name in the /varlog position.yaml, and we need the IP of our Loki server. Let's take the public IP. If you are on a same VPC, you can use the private IP. Otherwise, if you are on different VP, use the public IP, or you configure first the VPC pairing, then you use the private IP. Then we have job name, system, target, where from where we will fetching our log is our local system, and then job. In the labels we have the jobs is varlog, and we have given path that in the /var/log, whatever the files you fetch from there and send it to your master or your main server. Master is the wrong word, we shouldn't use. You can create more levels. It will very much helpful to you while creating Grafana dashboard. Actually it's not got saved. I think /etc Promtail directory we have not created, so we should create the directory, and it's under /etc, it is a root folder. So what we will do, uh, we will use the sudo for that, /etc /promtail, and okay. Now if we save our old setting here, it will easily got saved. But again, what we have changed, we have to change the IP of our server, main server. Okay, that's better. Yeah, saving it, and now we have done the configuration part. We will create the service file for Promtail. If you want to do that, you can make script for that, and I will recommend make Ansible role for that. If you need Ansible role, if you need any help in while making Ansible role, I can help you. Whatever, if you can post your error on comment, I will reply to all services configured. Now I also want to thanks all the person for their mails and their comments on our channel, for their feedback. But I would like feedback from, if you think anything I can change which can give you a better valuable to videos to other person, that can be very thankful. Any suggestion, any feedback is welcome. Please provide your feedback. We will have started the Promtail, or which is our agent service, and is active and running. So we have configured our central server plus central component plus our endpoint component. So we are back from where we left. We left this field because we at that time we don't have any active customer. Now we can label filter file name. Here the file name we are getting /var /log. All the files, all the log files which are in your /var /log, it you will see here. And if you run the query, you will see below that all the logs are it's able to fetch from your agent. In the similar way, you can configure the multiple agent, and if you see it, we are also getting a graph on middle which is with respect to time. It's showing that in particular time how many logs we are getting, and if you see that what are the logs it is coming, server, okay, from here you can change time and number of log it's showing. I'm assuming that if you see there, it's what is information it's showing this time, date, and IP of Promtail. If you can let me configure the means 81, confirm the IP, yes, 81 81 Promtail, like that we are getting this. Okay, and then we have label info, TS, and message that. So all information, if you have multiple agent, with respect to your agent's IP, it will be shown here. So now you are very comfortable with the Loki. In the next video, we will see how we can create our dashboard, because we have just fetch or explore the data is logs are coming or not. But in the next section we will see and how we can create the dashboard of different kinds with different features. Hope you like video. Please like, share, and please subscribe and share with your friends to support us. I will be thankful to you for to support us, for helping us, and continue to provide your feedback. Thank you. Bye.